Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends is an animated series that premiered on Cartoon Network in 2004. Created by animation legend Craig McCracken, the show centers around Mac, an 8-year-old boy, and his imaginary friend Blue. In this world, imaginary friends become real when they are imagined by a kid. When Mac's mother thinks he is too old to have an imaginary friend, he is forced to take Blue to Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, an orphanage where imaginary friends are taken to when a kid moves on or just simply outgrows them. After this, the imaginary friend is put up for adoption for another kid to take home. Mac comes up with a plan to keep Blue at Foster's forever. He tells Frankie, Madam Foster, and Harriman his idea and begs them to let him stay. They finally come to an agreement that Blue can live there without getting adopted only if Mac visits the foster home every day and arrives by 3 o'clock. Throughout the show, we see some fun, wacky characters, and it's a joy to watch everything that happens in Foster's Home from day to day. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends was a hit show for Cartoon Network and ran for 6 seasons, producing 79 episodes. Craig McCracken and his wife Lauren Faust came up with the idea for the show when they adopted 2 dogs and thought of the idea of people adopting imaginary friends. Craig spoke on this saying, quote, "We wondered what their life was like before they came to us, and I thought you could apply that to imaginary friends as well," end quote. A short pilot episode was made for the show. It's rumored to be around 6 minutes long. When Cartoon Network used to premiere new shorts, they would have little segments during commercial breaks where creators would talk about their new show, usually explaining characters while showing footage and sometimes early concepts. I do own one of these previews that shows a preview for Teen Titans and Duck Dodgers, but unfortunately, the Foster's Home preview tape is not in my possession. Luckily, someone online posted the Foster's Home preview in Spanish. I was looking through videos of the show for any evidence of the pilot, and I finally found this. A video uploaded by YouTuber The Plush Experience, titled Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, 2003 pilot clips. If you've ever searched for a piece of lost media yourself, then you probably know videos with this title are usually clickbait or another dead end, but I was shocked to actually see clips that look very different from the final show. Here, we can see that Blue is a different color. This clip seems to actually be from the lost pilot. This footage was included in a Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends documentary that has been uploaded to Vimeo in full. In the documentary, Blue's voice actor is explaining how it was working on the show. In these small clips, the animation looks a little unfinished as well, so I'm convinced that this is actual footage from the 2003 pilot. No other footage of this episode has been released, but I do have a feeling that Cartoon Network or McCracken himself still owns a copy.